Tritang kwal, wini ba kay kritem, sibrin kumay daw. Dawan na puri sunuritem, kaukar na sibrin na daw kantem. Duri katay makitem, kay kritem, wini, na nakat, wira ka pa. Presyo ngay prukan. May tapron manuapia. Kli botips ka ba ulero tem katusi ba prep paibatakan. Pakatay batakan. Manabanin ka captain ba ikay ka? Ay kay ko Felipe dia trabil ini yang bilang. Ay kay kismay tapron.
Felipe is just one of over 550 divers in northeastern Nicaragua that was left disabled and unemployed through diving. Felipe's 2 children are still in school, and his wife Teresa injured her back a few years ago and can no longer work. So Felipe preaches on Sundays and begs throughout the week. He hopes to feed his family with the money congregation members hand him when they see him on the street. About 30 miles off the coast, in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, stands a community on stilts. Everyone living here either dives for lobsters, conch, and sea cucumbers, or builds lobster traps. In 2011 alone, authorities estimated 250 divers were treated for decompression sickness, also known as the bends. The risks are high, but the area has an 85% poverty rate. With no alternative income sources for men on the coast, the lobster diving continues. These demands are met by divers who will go as deep as 130 feet to get lobster and dive until the last breath of air is gone. They do this without proper training or equipment. Many of the regulators are faulty, and few have gauges to tell them how deep they are or how much air is in their tanks. When they can't pull in any more air, the divers rush to the surface, resulting in decompression sickness. Nitrogen bubbles build up in blood, tissue, and joints, which can result in paralysis or even death. Back on land, the region has one decompression chamber. This is often the men's only hope for some sort of recovery, but industrial boats won't return to the coast until their job is done, leaving the injured divers without help for 1 to 2 weeks. By the time they return, it is often too late.
Dawan ra ubating kiwis na. Wilyang accident takriba ba 130 feet ra. Accident takriba ra. Well, tawa-tawa. Kaikis na awna sa bara. Yang nani trabil kiba busuwailal na yuwa captain na nimita samsiknis takan pulan ba akura bribalas kan pruan barasa.
You see a lot of young men on the street walking with canes and in wheelchair. The majority of them is divers.
Divers say they are treated as disposable workers. There are plenty of other men and no other jobs.
They lose their capacity to feel, they lose their capacity to move, they lose their capacity to walk. We're already dead and gone. But the problem is not only with the men who get sick. It's a problem what affects afterward the family and the society itself. Family, because a lot of them have wife and children, and after they get sick, it's no one to support the family.
Ba temutin takuisa. Karena pasai kawitin buras kan. Aktifkan kat. Ya lu plasut mitay kan witin baku work taki kan tem mayam seknistak day. Yang witin rawi ka pare. Yang meta man seknistak ma wa para. Kuna dia daw kaya work apu.
Mayrinta yalki kya wala pay niya payakat na ba nanara iskatila yang yak kanya pisna.
Even with injured men scattered throughout the streets, young men continue to dive. It's all they know, it's all their family has ever known, and it's all their community offers. Without other job opportunities, Felipe's situation, like the hundreds of divers around him and the hundreds yet to be injured, will not change.